Yo, what's happening, man? This is your host, Most the Great, Day Late, Dollar Short News, man. Live and direct, we ride for respect, man. Smash the like, the share, the subscribe, all that old good stuff so you be tuned in to the latest and the greatest. Hit that notification bell so you be notified every time this Day Late, Dollar Short News vlog drops. Today we are posing the question, do blacks check paperwork in prison? It's kind of a complex, loaded question, so I'm going to have to give you a loaded answer. As you all know, the blacks are fragmented up into so many different, sections and cities and cars and gangs that it's kind of hard to, act when it relates to that. So I could talk about my car or my city or my section, you know what I'm saying? But I can't speak for, the Hoover car, the neighborhood car, the gangster car, the Sue moving and grooving, for those who do participate in that, because not all of them participate in that, the East Coast car, they all have different politics, it's so fragmented amongst the black people that it's different politics. So I know for sure, in my county jail, nobody gonna ask you to read, no paperwork. Maybe some will, like if you got a jailhouse lawyer, they may want to look over your paperwork if you ask them, hey OG man, what's going on with my case, man? Woo, woo. But for the most part, man, people aren't doing that. I had a homie, he's serving life in jail because he showed somebody his paperwork, man, and they turned state evidence against him, and they ended up going to court on him and testifying against him because he let them know everything that was going on with his case. So as it relates to the county jail, people not really pressing you like, hey, homie, let me see your paperwork, or you got to roll up. Ooh, that's not going on. And back when I was going to Wasco, they kept all the PCs in the back. You know what I'm saying? So if you had that blue band on, a lot of people was label you and deem you bad people, but it'd be people up in that motherfucker playing crazy. It'd be people in there, trying to go to patent, trying to get their time reduced and plead insanity. I was about to get ready to spit on this dude, you know what I'm saying? And my big homie Termite grabbed my shoulder and was like, don't do that, youngster, because you don't know what them people is up in here for. And secondly, if he ain't telling you, then you ain't, stay out of it, man. You could get yourself hurt. So I know on a higher level yards, like the homie Indicted to Invited, y'all go over to Indicted to Invited, man, and subscribe to his channel. He commented on a post and said that it depends on, how much time you have. He served a lot of time in the feds, got his sentence commuted, and now he back out on the street, man. He got some great stories, but, it depends on how much time you have, what car you in, you know what I'm saying? I think that everybody want to know who they dealing with, if you got 20 or more years, 10, 15, 20 years, and you in bloody Beaumont, or, you know what I'm saying? You're in one of them federal institutions, you in High Desert, you on those main lines. But as far as the 50-50 yards go, it's pretty much integrated. It's a lot of bad people on the yard, people with bad charges and things of that nature. Blacks as a whole, if you're gonna say as a whole, I can't speak on it as a whole because it's so fragmented. I would say no, but at the same time, I can't say no. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain people, certain cars that they how they run their car is how they run their car. You know what I'm saying? It's some people, and here's another thing. Let me break it down to you like this. Like, there's a lot of people who have S charges, SEX charges, right? And a SEX charge could be a multitude of things, right? So if you get caught, you and your old lady drunk one day, and y'all pull over to the side of the road and get busy, and the police flash the light in the car, that's an indecent exposure, and you could very well be registering as an S offender for that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, if you get caught pissing in public, there's a lot of different things that could deem you that. Now, as far as the woods go, as far as I know, then you can't walk the yard with no charges like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not cracking. It's not going down. There's a zero tolerance policy on any type of infraction of that nature. But blacks, in some cases, are more tolerable towards charges, because also we know that we give people the benefit of the doubt, because a woman could be lying. It don't, just because she put a charge on you don't necessarily mean that it's true. So I think it's a case by case basis as far as the S crimes go, as far as that go. But I know for sure the Southern, in the northern, in the woods, you know, that's a zero tolerance policy. I don't know about the others, you know what I'm saying, but those particular groups, they don't tolerate that type of stuff, man. Depending on where you go, you know. But hey, man, this is your host, Most the Great, Daily Dollar Short News. I hope that I broke it down to you, you know what I'm saying? If you have a rebuttal to it, man, drop it in the comment section, man. And hopefully I get my boy Indicted to Invited, man, to come in and shed some light on the situation I've been wanting him to shed a light on, man. This your host, Most the Great, Daily Dollar Short News. Hey, man, if y'all traveling out there, man, be safe this holiday weekend, man. We out.